A $5,000 per month AI content agency. Sounds like one of those inflated YouTube promises, right? But in 2026, this is one of the most achievable online businesses you can start. The tools are cheap, the demand is insane, and most businesses still don't know how to use AI for content. Today, I'm giving you the exact playbook, every step, every tool, every price point, and every mistake to avoid. But before we dive in, let me set some expectations. I'm not promising you'll hit 5,000 in your first month. What I'm saying is that with consistent effort over 3 to 6 months, this model is proven and repeatable. I've broken it down into 6 steps. Follow them in order, and by month 3, you should have real revenue. By month 6, if you're consistent, 5,000 monthly is a realistic target. Let's get into it. Step 1. Pick your service. The mistake most beginners make is trying to offer everything: blog posts, social media, email marketing, video scripts, web copy. Don't do that. You need to be known for one thing. When a potential client asks, "What do you do?" you need a one-sentence answer, not a list of 7 services. Specialists always earn more than generalists in freelancing, and the same applies to agencies. The most profitable AI content services in 2026, ranked by what clients will actually pay for, are these. Number 1, SEO blog content. Companies desperately need to rank on Google, and AI makes it possible to produce optimized articles fast. Average rate, $300 to $600 per article. Number 2, email marketing sequences. E-commerce brands live and die by email, and AI is incredible at writing sequences that convert. Average rate, $200 to $500 per sequence. Number 3, social media content packages. Monthly retainers for social posts, captions, and content calendars. Average rate, $500 to $1,500 per month. Number 4, video scripts. YouTube creators and businesses need scripts for their video content. Average rate, $150 to $400 per script. I recommend starting with SEO blog content. Here's why. It has the clearest ROI for clients. They can see their search rankings improve, which means they keep paying you month after month. It commands the highest per project rates. It's the easiest to systematize with AI because the process is repeatable. Research, draft, optimize, deliver. And clients tend to need it ongoing, which means recurring monthly revenue rather than one-off projects. Recurring revenue is the holy grail of any service business. It means you're not starting from zero every month. Step 2. Build your tool stack. You need exactly 3 tools. ChatGPT Plus for drafting content, $20 per month. This is your workhorse. You'll use it to draft articles, create outlines, and generate ideas. The Plus plan gives you access to GPT-4, which produces significantly better content than the free version. It also lets you create custom instructions, which means you can train it on each client's brand voice once and never have to re-explain it again. Surfer SEO for optimization, $89 per month. This tool analyzes the top-ranking pages for any keyword and tells you exactly what to include in your article to rank. Word count, headings, keywords, topics, questions to answer, it's all laid out. Without this tool, you're guessing. With it, you're following a data-backed blueprint.
Clients pay premium rates when they know your content has a real strategy behind it. Notion for project management and client communication. Free to start. This is where you'll organize client briefs, track deadlines, store content guidelines, and manage your workflow. When you have 5 clients, each with different guidelines and deadlines, you need a system. Notion is that system. Total monthly overhead? About $110. That's it. No office, no employees, no expensive software, $110. Let me put that in perspective. A traditional content agency has office space, employee salaries, software licenses, and overhead that easily runs $10,000 to $20,000 per month. You're running the same output for $110. That's not a small advantage. That's a fundamentally different business model with fundamentally different economics. Step 3, create your pricing. Stop charging per word. That's a race to the bottom where you compete with freelancers in lower-cost countries who can afford to charge a penny per word. Instead, charge per article or per month. You're not selling words, you're selling outcomes. A client doesn't care if the article is 800 words or 1,200 words. They care if it ranks on Google, drives traffic, and converts readers into customers. Here's a pricing structure that works and that I've seen succeed repeatedly. A single SEO article, $300 to $500 depending on length and complexity. A monthly retainer of 4 articles per month, $1,000 to $1,500. A discount for commitment. A full content package including articles, social posts, and an email newsletter, $2,000 to $3,000 per month. You only need 3 retainer clients at the mid-tier to hit $5,000 monthly. 3 clients. That's it. Now, here's a critical piece of advice about pricing. When you start, you'll be tempted to charge less to get your foot in the door. Don't. Price communicates value. If you charge $50 for a blog post, clients will treat you like a $50 writer. They'll give you less interesting work, they'll be less responsive, and they'll cancel at the first sign of budget pressure. If you charge $300 minimum, you attract clients who value content and are willing to invest in quality. These clients stay longer, refer you to others, and let you raise rates over time. Step 4. Find clients. This is where most people freeze. Stop relying on Upwork and Fiverr. You're competing with thousands of freelancers willing to work for peanuts. The best clients are on LinkedIn. Here's the exact playbook. Search for marketing directors, founders, and content managers at companies with 50 to 500 employees. These companies need content but can't justify a full-time writer. That's your sweet spot. They have budget, but not enough to hire someone full-time. You're the perfect middle ground. Send a personalized connection request, not a generic one. Mention something specific about their company or industry. Hi, name. I noticed company has been publishing great content about topic. I run an AI-powered content service that helps SaaS companies like yours scale their content production. I'd love to connect. Once connected, wait a day or two, then send a message offering a free sample article on a topic relevant to their industry.
A free sample converts at about 10 to 15%. Send 20 messages per week, you'll land 2 to 3 clients per month. By month 3, you'll have 6 to 9 clients in your pipeline. Here's an example outreach message that works. Hey name, I noticed company has been publishing great content about topic. I run an AI-powered content service that helps companies like yours produce SEO-optimized articles at scale without sacrificing quality. I'd love to write you a free sample article on a topic of your choice, no strings attached. If you like it, we can talk about working together. If not, you keep the article. Interested? That's it. Short, specific, valuable. The free sample does the selling for you. Step 5. Build your workflow. This is where the AI does the heavy lifting and where your margins come from. For each new client, spend 30 minutes understanding their audience, brand voice, and content goals. Create a ChatGPT custom instruction that captures their tone. Feed it examples of their existing content so it learns their style. This initial investment pays off on every single article you write for that client going forward. Then, for each article, follow this process. Research the topic using Surfer SEO's content editor. It tells you what headings, keywords, and topics to include. Draft the article using ChatGPT with your custom instructions. This takes about 20 minutes for a 1,500-word article. Spend 20 to 30 minutes editing. Add original insights, real examples, data points, and make sure it sounds human, not robotic. Run it through Surfer SEO for final optimization. Deliver to the client. Total time per article, about 45 minutes. At $300 to $500 per article, that's $400 to $600 per hour. Let me do the math for you. 3 clients of $1,500 per month each equals $4,500. Add 2 one-off projects at $500 each, and you're at $5,500 per month. Your costs? $110 in tools. That's a 98% profit margin. Try finding that margin in any traditional business. You can't. This is the power of AI-leveraged services. The tool does the work of a team, but you only pay for 1 subscription. Step 6. Scale. Once you have 3 clients, you'll hit capacity as a solo operator. Here's how to scale without hiring. Use Notion AI to automate project management and client reporting, status updates, deadline tracking, content calendars. Use ChatGPT to create content briefs in minutes instead of hours. Just feed it the client's guidelines, and it generates a structured brief. Batch your work. Do all research on Monday, all drafting on Tuesday and Wednesday, all editing on Thursday and Friday. This batch workflow lets you handle 6 to 8 clients solo before you even think about hiring. When you do hire, and only when you're turning away work, hire an editor first, not a writer. Your editor reviews and polishes the AI-drafted content, adding the human touch that justifies your rates. You stay focused on client acquisition, strategy, and quality control. This is how you scale from $5,000 to $10,000 per month without burning out. Now let me talk about the mistakes that will kill your agency before it starts. Mistake 1. Charging too little. If you charge $50 for a blog post, clients will treat you like a $50 writer.
Price communicates value. Start at $300 minimum. Mistake 2. Not editing the AI output. If you just copy and paste from ChatGPT, clients will figure it out and they will fire you. The editing is where the value is. Mistake 3, trying to serve every industry. Pick 1 or 2 niches, SaaS, e-commerce, fintech, health, and become the go-to content provider in that niche. Specialists always earn more than generalists. Mistake 4, not having a contract. Always use a simple service agreement. It protects you and makes you look professional. Mistake 5, ignoring client onboarding. Your first interaction sets the tone. Create a simple onboarding questionnaire that captures their brand voice, target audience, content preferences, and goals. Here's the honest timeline. Month 1, set up tools, create samples, send outreach messages, land your first 1 or 2 clients. Revenue, $500 to $1,500. Month 2, build your workflow, refine your process, land 2 to 3 more clients. Revenue, $2,000 to $3,500. Month 3, you're in a rhythm. Referrals start coming. Revenue, $3,500 to $5,000. Month 4 to 6, optimize, raise rates, add services. Revenue, $5,000 to $8,000. This is not overnight, but 3 to 6 months of focused effort can replace a full-time income. The window is open right now because most businesses still don't know how to use AI for content. They need someone who does. They're willing to pay for it. And the tools make it possible for one person to do what used to require a team. That someone can be you. Full tool stack links, pricing templates, and my outreach message templates are in the description below. If this was helpful, subscribe. I post a new AI money method every Tuesday and Friday. And drop a comment with what niche you're thinking about targeting. I'll give you my thoughts on whether it's a good play. See you next time.